what was like the most exciting shows that you have seen as a fan?
I mean, the first show I ever went to was a punk show. It was MDC, and that was like insane because that band was insane, and it was the late '80s, so it was still like punk was very underground. And those shows back then, it was a lot of skinheads, and so there's a lot of violence, and it was just for a young kid to be in that, and like I was in the circle pit, and my shirt got torn off, and I was just like, whoa, this is what I want to do. So that made had a big impact on me, and there's been so many. I was talking the other day about when Mars Volta toured on their first record. I have when I go see a show after about 15 minutes, I'm like, I want to go, I want to leave because I just can't sit through long shows. I just can't do it. But I sat through a 3-hour Mars Volta show, and it was very compelling and very, you know, I just wanted to stay for the whole thing. And, seeing Nine Inch Nails or seeing The Cure or seeing Depeche Mode or, all these bands that I loved growing up, you know, have all been important shows to me. And seeing Fugazi in 1989,
Mhm.
that was, I've seen a lot of good shows.
Mhm. And is there any like new band that you've seen recently and that made a really big impression on you?
To be honest, I don't go to a lot of shows. I'm too lazy these days, I have a 2-year-old. It's
Mhm.
different. At some point it's different. But, I see there's certainly a lot of good bands. We're taking a good band out on tour with us that's about to start, this band Trust. Um,
Mhm.
a great band. So there's tons of great music out there.
Do you know Turnstile?
Absolutely.
They're one of
Yeah,
the
great
best.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what they're doing, they came out of a similar scene that we did, like the hardcore scene, and they are taking that genre and turning it on its head and doing something interesting and fresh with it. So I love that because that's what we were trying to do when we were their age. And when we came out of the hardcore scene, we put out Sing the Sorrow, we were trying to do a different thing with that music.